Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to show you that how to write a C program to find the sum of the rows. So before jump into the program, we have to look into some basic prerequisite. Something basic prerequisite. Here it is. We all know about this, but I think that it will helpful in order to execute the program. Here I is the number of the rows and the j is the number of columns. Here we use the two nested for loops. The first for loop is in order to check these 0, 1 and 2 values, and the second for loop is used, which is under the first for loop. This repeat the values of these last j values, that means 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2 and 0, 1, 2. So let's jump into the program. There I show you that how to do it. Here is the program you see. I create the 3 into 3 matrix just as for example. You may take 4 into 4 matrix. The condition is also true there. Let's take two variable I and j, and the sum sum1 and sum2. Initial the value I take 0. In the latter you will see that sum will store the first row sum, total sum. Sum1 will store the second row total sum, and sum2 will store the third row total sum. Next I use the nested for loop there. Here it is. When the value of I equal to 0, let's take a look at the cursor. When the I value of I equal to 0, this condition is true and it will execute this for loop. And again, when the initial value of j equal to 0, it will scan the value at a 0, 0 position. This condition is this for loop is continuous up to when the value of j is incremented to 3. That means 3 less than 3, this condition is false. It comes out of the for loop and it will increment the value of I by 1. When I equal to 1, again it will enter this for loop, and this condition is this loop is continuous up to a22 position. Okay, from a00 to a22 position it will scan the value. Next I use this for loop just to print the matrix in which you made in this for loop. Just for it, the main piece of code stands here. Previously I say you that this for loop I use just to check out the values of from a00 position a22 position, and I use if I equal to 0 here, because I equal to 0 is true, for 3 position of the matrix. At a 0, 0 position, a 1, 1 position, a 0, 1 position, sorry, a 0, 0 position, a 0, 1 position and a 0, 2 position. If you look at the matrix there, you saw that a 0, 0, a 0, 1 and a 0, 2 is the row number of the matrix. So when the value of I equal to 0, that means the value of I is constant at a 0, 0, 0, 1 and 0, 2 position, and value of the j is incremented up to the value of 3. I use just to create the sum, and it will store here in the sum values. Next I use if I equal to 1, again the value of I is fixed for 1 and the j will incremented by 1, 2 and 3. That means this if loop is satisfied for 3 again condition at 1, 0 position, 1, 1 position and 1, 2 position. It will store, if we sum up this value, it will indicate the second row total sum and it will store here sum 1. Okay, and sum 2, this condition is also true. This scenario is also true for this if loop. And after that we just print the values of sum 1 and sum 2 in this and the get ch. Compile it, no error, and let's run the program. Here you see enter the number in row wise. I just take the simple number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here is the sum of the rows. Okay. If you have any problem still persist, write down on the comment section. I'll surely answer it. Thank you. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe.